Hello folks, it's Abfielder here. Welcome to episode 13 on the Minicraft server. And today I'm going to be working on the base again. I'm actually going to be doing this on my live stream. And I've done half of this centre circle. I've terraformed it, made it look more like a jungle. And yeah, just need to get on with this and do the second half. It went quite well, the first half, so gonna try and copy that as much as possible. But yeah, we're going to have to remove all these torches. We're going to have to start landscaping, making some hills and stuff and getting some trees growing, so lots and lots of work to get on with. And yeah, we'll do that, and we'll see how far we get into this episode. Hopefully we'll get this done in this episode, maybe some other things as well. Got a few pandas over there now, got 4 other things, which is awesome. It's been a little bit over a week since the last episode, and that's because I have been away. I've been up to St Andrews in Scotland. Lovely place, been many times before. I used to have family that lived up there. So yeah, I've had a nice holiday, so a little bit of a delay in YouTube content. But I'm back now, I'm refreshed and kind of raring to go. So yeah, looking forward to getting on with this. So let's jump into it. And first thing we need is some jungle saplings, so we can grow some more jungle trees. So I've hopped on over to the jungle biome. Fortunately, I put a portal here. And yeah, I'm just taking out the jungle wood and the trees and just waiting for the saplings to drop. It's a pretty slow process. The jungle trees don't drop that many saplings. Is that a creeper down there? I think it is. See if I can get him. Ah, not quite. Let's give it there we go. And now I can't see him. I don't think he died. But anyway. Yeah, so yeah, just cutting down these trees, waiting for the leaves to disappear and hopefully get ourselves some jungle saplings. We want plenty of these. We've got half the base to do. I think we might have left a little bit of jungle wood up here, so let's just pillar up and check that out. Yeah, we've definitely left a little bit up here. I think we can reach now. There we go. I think that is it. Should be good. Awesome. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to continue with this, get ourselves some jungle saplings, and we also need some jungle leaves for this, of course, as well. Alright, I've got 36 jungle tree saplings, and that's enough for 9 trees. It'd be nice to get 4 more, and then we got a nice round number. I don't think I'm going to need 10 of the big size trees though, to be quite honest with you, so we will plant some single height jungle trees just for variation while we're over there. Alright, we got 39 now, so we just need 1 more sapling and we can head back over to the base and start the work on the landscaping. Now it's a big jump forward in time because we've got most of this done. The live stream went really well, got loads of work done. We've got most of the landscaping in and most of the trees in that we wanted to plant up. We're just doing a little bit more landscaping here and kind of just do kind of a little bit of a random pattern to make up these hills, and then in places use just like a little bit of cobblestone to vary up the texture. Try and change kind of heights and these things, just like I say, make it a little bit more random, not too neat and tidy. I think that's kind of the key when it comes to landscaping. It's not my natural thing to do, like I'm more of a farm builder, but I've really enjoyed this process, and I've got lots more to do anyway because I've got to do like the outside of the base and stuff, but this is going quite well. Really well, in fact. And now we're on to the bone meal, and we're just grabbing some vines as well. So we've made this look like an overgrown jungle. Reason we need the vines is what we've got in the centre of this base is 2 large custom built trees, so they're 3 by 3 wide. And we need to do some branches on them at a later point. But to begin with, I've already put the leaves on one of the trees. I did that in the previous episode. But we've got the second tree that we need to now put a top on. So we also want to grow some vines off it, make it look like a normal tree. So yeah, we're just grabbing some vines and then we'll shoot on up there, I think. But yeah, this place is looking absolutely immense. I'm so pleased with it, and there's, you know, lots to do. I actually posted this on Reddit. Got a few upvotes on it, a nice comment to say that it looked brilliant, and some recommendations on texture packs that give the jungle the right colour green, even though it's in a desert biome. And I think we can just grab what we need. So some leaves. We might need to go and get some more. Probably don't have quite enough. We can clean this up now. And yeah, we've got some bone meal. Just bone meal this up. The only problem with this is it generates a lot of flowers, so I've had to take down quite a lot of flowers. Don't mind the odd one, but just don't want too many, to be honest with you. So, right, let's shoot up. Okay, here we go. Here's the 3x3 tree, and you can just sort of see to the right, there we go, over there. We've already done that one. We put some leaves on there to make it look like a tree. So we're going to do something similar, but not identical, because, I mean, you wouldn't have two identical natural trees in the jungle. And yeah, build this up, and then that should be done. The only thing I really don't like about this is the fact that the tree is off center, and that's because of the way I've done the up and down kind of water shoots in the base. They are off center because you have two to go up each level. So yeah, it causes a little bit of a problem with the design. I'm gonna have to kind of put up with it because I really can't think of a better way of doing it at the moment. If I do, then I can't wait to come here and fix it, because I need to. But I've done so much work on this base. Like, the holiday has done me good. Like, I put this off a lot because it's landscaping. I'm not that good at it. Well, I say I'm not that good at it. I don't really do it. I think I've done an alright job, actually. So once I've done this, I think the next job will be the fact that this oasis, this jungle oasis, it doesn't meet up with the floor of the desert very well at the moment. It was built sort of slightly above in places. In some places I did have to take down the landscape, so I need to make that match up nicely, and we really need to terraform this desert. So there's a few parts of the biomes around the desert that cut a little bit close to the desert biome that I'm not happy with. I want to extend that. And you can just see that over in the top right hand corner of the screen as I'm talking. It's quite close. There's a river there, so I've got sponges. I can get some more. I'm thinking drain that and just extend the desert out. I've got plenty of sand, so why not? Maybe have a dried up riverbed down at the bottom. I think that'd look quite cool. Just need to stop the grass growing, to be quite honest with you. And then just flatten out some of those hills a bit. Just, like I say, so much to do, and I want to build a weather skeleton farm because mine went when the nether reset, which I was expecting, obviously. And yeah, just so much stuff to do. I've still got to dig out the centre of this base. At the moment, it's down 3 levels. I kind of want it down to bedrock, but I don't know what else I'm going to put in there. We've got the head museum to work on. I mean, just tons and tons of stuff to work on. The outer islands, they need landscaping, they need designing. I was going to have walkways around this thing because it looks a bit plain. The only thing I wish I'd done, and I'm considering changing, is moving those outer islands so they're on the diagonal, and then having the paths come in on the, not the diagonal, the straights, I guess you'd call them. So that's something to have a think about as well, but I'm definitely going to run out of leaves here, so I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to head out into the jungle, get some more leaves, and finish it off, put some vines on, and then we can start working on other bits and pieces. Alright, so I went out into the jungle, got yet more jungle leaves, just placing up the vines now. I think we're pretty much done on this tree for now. Need to give it some kind of branches like you would see on a normal jungle tree at some point, but I'm not going to do that right now. Just place a couple more of these. Just want them growing down, just want to make it look quite natural. So how's that looking? So we'll just load up a few more chunks around here. Problem with this base is it's a little bit difficult to load up because of the size of it. That is looking absolutely immense. I'm loving that. Let's load up some more. That looks awesome, and we got the little bamboo forest in as well. I wanted a change up in the island, otherwise I thought it might look a little bit samey all the way around. But I'm really pleased with that. I'm so happy with how that's come out. I think I've missed a little bit of bone mealing, so we can land and do that in a second. But yeah, that looks awesome. And the glass looks okay as well. I had to put the glass in because the pandas were making a habit of escaping. And yeah, once we've dug down that base in the middle and finished that off, I think that will look awesome. I think maybe some dark green right at the very bottom, concrete, or maybe even terracotta. I'll have a look into that. I'm not sure which one to use there, but I think that's going to look pretty awesome. Done little bits of water and stuff in there as well, just to again make it look a bit different. But yeah, here's this bit we missed with the bone meal. Fortunately got some bone meal left over. Like I say, the flowers get a little bit annoying. Just have to sort of knock those out so you don't have too many. And that sorts that out. That's quite cool. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, the other thing I was kind of thinking of as well is at the moment all my farms, or certainly some of my farms, are over at my starter base. So like the villager breeder and stuff like that. Now if you've watched my channel, you'll know I've been doing my own farm designs. I've been trying to learn particularly about village mechanics at the moment. And I was thinking it would be cool on the outskirts of this base. Like let's landscape it, let's make it desert, but then let's get somewhere out there a desert town and let's rebuild some of those farms, but make an effort to make them look good. Because over at my other base, they're just a tip, you know? Yeah, ouch. It's always dark when I do these flaps. But yeah, let's make an effort to make them look good. The old base, they're just rough designs. They work, and yeah, I'm getting really annoyed with Enderman. He keeps wandering around stealing blocks. And they steal blocks of grass as well. It's very annoying. But yeah, I mean, look at this. I need to light it up as well. So I had plans to light it up. I haven't done that yet. So sea lanterns in the water. I was thinking shroom lights in the jungle to light that up a bit. And I think that'll look cool. So we got some desert hills and stuff to take around and flatten out a bit. Maybe put a few more cactus up. Make it just look a bit drier out there. And I think that's going to look awesome. But let's try. It's always nighttime when I do this. But that just looks so good. It looks so much better. I'm very, very pleased with how that looks and how it's coming along. And yeah, can't wait to do more work on it and improve upon it. Before I forget though, I have been updating this map as I go along, so it reflects the status of the island, how it kind of looks as I do all the landscaping. So yeah, I just need to do that one more time, I guess. Just knock out these pieces and just refresh them with all the trees and stuff that are on there so it looks accurate. I still need to get that bottom corner. I really haven't got around to doing that yet. Awesome, that's looking pretty cool. Alright, next job, which is making this oasis feel like it's part of the desert. So because of the way I built it fairly high up, so I didn't have to do too much landscaping, take down too many hills. In certain parts it is just kind of hovering at the moment above the desert. So what I'm doing is going in and placing sandstone blocks, as you can see. And then there's a 2 gap above the top of this sandstone block, and that's because I'll place 1 level of sand above it, so it's actually desert, not just sandstone. And so wherever this oasis base is kind of floating in the air, we will do this pattern. What I'll then do on this is go out 1 and down 1, so like it steps down into it. And as you can see, we're kind of at the point now where it's meeting the deserts. We don't have to do as much round here, like just 2 blocks of sand, really. 1 block of sandstone and then 2 blocks of sand just to step it in. And that should, I think, look pretty cool. Should make it feel a bit more part of the desert, and that kind of starts our landscaping process for this. So yeah, my inventory is full of sandstone at the moment, and then I'll have to go back and get sand. So I've pretty much done, let's say, a quarter of this, maybe half of this, and got all the sand in, and that's looking a lot better. It actually meets the desert now. The only thing I would say is it doesn't look very natural. It's okay in the bits that aren't too big, so I think at some point I'm going to have to come back to this and just sort of blend it in a bit more with the desert. It looks very fake, which is kind of okay. This is a fake structure, I guess you would say, but I'm not convinced. I think it needs just a little bit more. Just looks too much there, if you know what I mean. So I think maybe just blend it in a bit more. Obviously we still need to take back those cliffs and stuff, and there's a ravine there as well. So yeah, still plenty to get on with, but just a little bit fake. It just looks cool, but not sure it's the effect that I want. So I probably should sleep. I do like being able to fly into the base like this. I think that works really, really well. So yeah, you know, let's update the map again. We've done some more landscaping, so that should show up on the map, I think. Need to get rid of those lava pools and stuff like that as well. Cool. Alright, and this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. Like I say, I have been on holiday, so I've been playing catch up. And just while I talk about that, I thought I'd log in with my camera account and just sort of give you a little bit of flyover of the base and have a little bit of a better look at the landscaping. And I think it's looking really cool. I'm really pleased with how it's worked out. With bits of cobblestone, I think they've worked quite well. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Like I say, a little bit short. I've been, you know, on holiday, so I haven't had a chance to catch as much footage. But I've got loads of plans that I've obviously talked about during this episode. And yeah, I hope you're looking forward to those and you'll catch up with me in those future episodes. And don't forget to check out my stream. Like I say, I mean, half of this base I did on a live stream on Thursday night, which was really fun. And so, yeah, for now, folks, that's all I've got time for. I'm Abfielder. Goodbye.